Hello again, welcome back to another daily Binding of Isaac Repentance. Okay, making sure everything is working. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, what a burp. Big old thick burp. Yep, today is Saturday. Well, a little later than usual. I was doing some stuff. Today's daily, by the way. Today is 16th, 17th, something like that. Time flies. Eve today, okay. So my cable came in, and it works very well. Very well. I mean, it's a little short, just a little bit on the short side. I figured I need a 6-foot cable. Probably 8 feet will make it look like it's not hanging as much there. It's good. It's got a little converter piece, so I could take it off and use it as a regular cable. So that's really nice. So now I can, like, if I do move into a place, then I can switch off. Take off the piece and then, like, just put the line on there directly. Yep, so there's that. And let's see. So I plugged it in. Sure enough, I still getting cable from my previous ISP that I had for internet. Still a cable company, so that's all registered. And so I went through my DVR too and did some channel scanning, which that means it goes through each of the channels automatically and find ones that shows up as a signal and puts it automatically through the system instead of having me to scroll through, you know, nothingness. There are a few channels that are nothingness. I could probably just take them off. I mean, might as well, honestly. We're in the danger zone here with our health, by the way. Okay, maybe here? No? Okay. So I had to do that, and then I went through and I scrolled through the channels in the DVR because it's a fairly old DVR, so it doesn't have like a thing to tell you what channel's what. So I wrote it all down on an envelope, front and back. So I have that on standby of what channels I want to switch to in the future. And yeah. And then I tried plugging in my, what do you call it, my audio converter thing, HDMI like splitter thing, and it wasn't detecting, weirdly enough. I mean, I can't return it. I got it back in like March. So return window is ended in April, so yeah. So I got a new one ordered. It's like, oh boy. Because my hunch is, because like it works fine between Xbox and my computer and this TV, right? But nothing's working for my DVR. So I kind of wonder if I need like more oomph with, whoops, through a better thing, better. Converter. We'll see if it works. It's a 4K one. I don't have a 4K TV yet. 60 hertz. It's max for there, but it's 120 hertz max for the TV, so it might do something for TV, and I think input/output through the signals through the device. So it's essentially an HDMI splitter. Like the audio works fine. I tried switching to different channels, nothing was working for the TV. And looked like on the TV it's showing 480p I think it's showing me a lesser for the conversion of the hertz, which tells me that the HDMI is being put through in the input through my DVR. The converter in there is not able to hold it or something. Xbox works fine, computer works fine, so like, I mean, they're both old devices. They're all old devices. I mean, I built this computer back in 2013, so the motherboard's a little older. It was where was the graphics cards, of course. The Xbox came out in 2014, so it's a little newer than my, a little bit newer than my, what do you call it? It's a little bit newer than my computer, but it is a first generation Xbox One. So, oh, hello there. So, that's kind of the predicament. I mean, I have a hunch that like maybe this DVR I got years ago, that's a golden trinket. Never seen one of these before. I mean, I haven't even unlocked golden trinkets yet. Get those implemented. Let's see here, yeah. So yeah, there's that. A little bit. I should have like tested out on the network, not on the network, the DVR to see if it worked. I assumed it would have just worked because like it worked on the Xbox and my PC. PC works fine. So there's one that's coming in. It'll handle TVs from 1080p for 120 hertz, and then it's got the 4K option on there. So that way, like, if I ever do plan to get a 4K TV in the future, I'll be set. Now I'm thinking about it, I wonder. One second. Okay, I'm back. I had to make some changes to an order. I just realized something. Okay, so I was looking back at my TV, right, to see if, like, maybe I have, like, a, you know, type of IR blaster or something, which it didn't. This is a fairly old TV. But I realized, too, there's a coax line in the back. And since my DVR, it uses coax. Actually, is this even going to work now I think about it? Hold on a second, let me think about this. Look at my remote here. DTV TV source. Yeah, okay. So, okay. Now this is going to be a little complicated because I might have to get a remote for my TV that is not my DVR. And if I lost the remote to this DVR or something, like I'd be screwed. Because there's like no way to like do anything with it. Okay, so I was just thinking how this is going to work. So the DVR, right, it's got the input-output for the coax line. Okay, so that means I could feed it from the, feed the main signal from the main source to the DVR, and then from the DVR to my TV. All right, now, what I use to normally to see what I'm doing on my DVR, I have to use HDMI. But I can use the HDMI while the thing's on to project the signal to the speakers. Now I won't get a picture, but let's see here. I don't know what this was. Okay, I'll just go get this. I won't get a picture out of the HDMI, but through the DVR, but I can get the picture through the coax line that's being transmitted, you know, as the output through the DVR. Which means I would have to change the channels manually through the TV, which I might even look into getting a remote for this TV that I got years ago that I lost, but I'll save that for the future. I can still change the channels normally like I can anywhere else. So that way I don't have to buy another device or whatever. Instead I'm buying another coax cable, which is longer, it's 12 feet this time. So I could reach it around the TV. Well, actually, I wonder if I can, like, see, 6 foot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the new one that's coming in to plug it in from the DVR because it might be a little longer. Yeah. Well, I thought you don't watch TV though. I don't, but there's stuff that can come on. Especially there's a football game going on right now, but like, I mean, I can watch it. I got everything hooked up except for the audio stuff. It's just gonna play out of the TV. I mean, I've been used to that since I was a kid, I guess, but like, I don't really watch much football anyways. Yeah, I got that order canceled for the converter. Maybe someday. I think I'll get the converter someday once I get a 4K television. I don't really need it now. The converter works fine for like other methods. Cable's gonna be cheaper too, so. Now I would assume the DVR would work fine with recording stuff while there's no picture on the TV showing up there. I would assume because there's still a direct input through the one thing. I mean, I'm not going to record any football games or anything, but it should work. I just won't be able to see what I'm doing. That's the problem. Like, I'd be able to, you know, hear if there's any volume or something, but the only thing I could do is like record and not see what I'm recording. Well, no, all off. So I can do that as long as I don't have the speaker thing plugged in. I can switch back and forth, I suppose. From the speaker. Yeah. From the speaker to... Okay, now I'm getting myself lost here. I can unplug the converter and then I can... Let's see here. Just thinking. Unplug it from the converter. Oh my god. The HDMI cable, that is. And then plug it directly in the TV from the DVR and just record normally. But if I want to watch and record, then I would have to get a different device. No, that's not true. Then I have to do a different way to reverse it, whereas like I get all the HDMI stuff plugged in, da-da-da. Get it through the TV, because I think it needs to power through the TV. And then just switch it to composite through my TV source. Not composite, coax, the TV mode. And just change the channels that way. And the channels should be pretty consistent. I mean, it might be different channel names. I might have to do a TV scan when I'm at it. Have my TV scan the channels too. Once I get the cable in. So that way they're both like in sync. Now I think about it. Crap. Now I think about it. Maybe I do need to have that device. Because, yeah, I'm routing it from one input to the next. But I kind of want... Oh, wait a minute. No? Hold on a second. Okay, so the HDMI that plugs in from the back of the DVR to the TV is supposed to show a picture, right? So it shows you the DVR menu and everything else and whatever's playing on TV and stuff. Now there's options on here where it's like... Oh, wait a minute. HDMI source repeat audio DTV/TV. And that's what confuses me, because the HDMI is going to show the HDMI source. But there's only one source for the HDMI, and that's the thing that's going to show up on the TV, so we got to have it on that. And then DTV/TV. Oh, okay, so the DTV/TV, I don't really, if I recall, I don't really use that because that is like somehow I can get the TV to, I don't know, get the TV to show up. I show the DVR on the TV somehow through a different signal, which I can't do that except for HDMI. Oh, wait a minute. No, DTV/TV. Digital television/television? Okay, no, that's not the composite stuff, because the composite would probably be through the source for something separate. It's all confusing to me. Once I get everything, it may sound like all confusing stuff. It's a little confusing for me because I never really used audio extracted through HDMI and then feeding it through a signal and then having a different signal to show me what's on TV through the coax as this is being broadcasted through the speakers. My theory is it should work. I just get it to the TV. So it's like it's a different source. I mean, I would think I would still get the cable regardless if I get it to the output through the DVR, as long as the DVR is on. So I wouldn't even need the HDMI to see. I can use the HDMI as sound. And I could just turn off the audio off the TV so it doesn't have like a weird echo with the speakers and the sound system. Okay, I think I got it. I got it now. I don't know why that is like that, but it's all screwy. I mean, yeah, it would have to work like that because you got the digital out, not the digital. You got the coax output, so that output it goes somewhere. The signal, right? Just like with the input and output of the input and output of the HDMI. signal in, signal out, right? So the signal goes into one thing, which will convert it to whatever. And then you got another signal that goes outwards, and it goes into wherever else. So you won't even need to have to switch it to DTV/TV. In order to get it to show up. There's a picture on there. Oh, okay. We're doing on time. We're doing pretty well here. Got some bone tears, some spooky Halloween tears. I suppose we didn't have to take a devil deal item, but with the spectral tears, compound fracture, and the shielded tears, some crazy stuff. Let's see here. It's amazing how much tech I gotta have in order to, like, you know, get everything working properly. All this tech know-how. I mean, I've talked about too in previous videos that when I was a kid, I used to, was on my diapers, I used to like hook up HDMI stuff from my VCR to the TV. I mean, it's pretty straightforward back then. The composite, you know, you got 3 different color wires that go on the same colored holes. I mean, kids around my age too, like they didn't know how to do that till way later. And then you got HDMI that came. Well, before HDMI, I had for a little bit these other colored cables, and it was for HD. Before I got into HDMI, which is just like one singular cable. Thank God. Well, it's not. I guess it's not so bad. We gotta find our skull, I guess. Let's see here. Oh, crap, man. We probably don't have the time to do that, honestly. We gotta take down Mom is a big thing. We're gonna do this. Get ourselves a little boost. And we can use that to pop it in there. Parasitoid. Ooh, okay, nah, I don't know about that. I'd say parasitoid. Oh, okay, so I guess if you have half a heart, it's not gonna do. But yeah, so get all that kind of squared away. Another thing I gotta get too is like a streaming device for like streaming like a Chromecast, but not Chromecast because Chromecast tracks people and it's Google, and it gets outdated pretty frequently. I do have something in mind, but like I don't need it immediately, so I'm holding off. That would have guests over, then be like, screen something on there. And then I'm set, really. Oh, but you gotta get the 4K television and everything else. No, I don't need that right now. I'm not in an immediate need of one right now. Like if I were to get a 4K television, Then that means I would have to get a 4K like DVR thing. You know, for like, well, I probably don't even need a 4K DVR. Like a 4K like ultra high blue definition player for playing the high-end discs I can't even play normally. Assuming I want it. And then what else would I have to get? I would have to get a new converter, like the one I was about to get, then I canceled. Now, I don't think my gaming won't be like great, because on this computer at least, because like it can't even handle 4K on this game. Unless I change it down to 30 frames a second, maybe? I guess there's one thing I haven't tried, 60 frames a second on Isaac 4K. I might experiment to see that it works. Because like at least the 60K doesn't work. 60 frames a second. I'll still be able to play the game. It's not going to look 1080p on my computer, but it's going to look 4K on the recorder. So it should still look pretty sharp. That's going to be kind of weird. Problem is, with 30 frames a second, it's not going to look as smooth in the video. Won't look as sharp. Unless if I just get that artificial intelligence, like, program thing, feed a video into it, and then automatically convert it to 60 frames. But then that's like something I don't even have the technology for right now with this current computer, or the one I gotta build yet. I might die here, by the way. Come on, Soul Hearts. Soul Hearts, baby! You didn't spend your health and deal with the devils. We're gonna be running in this issue. That too. Shouldn't even picked up the freaking cross. It's Jello. Hello, Jello. I don't really care for this item too much, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, I guess we have old bandage, you have a chance to get red hearts. Why are you picking up items if you're trying to get a high score? We're at Mom's Heart. We're almost at Mom's Heart. This is just a Mom's Heart run. I'm in range. Why not? In luck. Third world problems. He's trying to figure out how to get his audio to work through his DVR, through a splitter. There's people out there starting. I get it. Like, that's the thing. Another pet peeve of mine, it kind of is like, oh wow, he's complaining about this, but then this is happening somewhere else in the world. Like, everybody like knows that's the reality, and I'm not trying to minimize it or anything, but like, by any means, but it's like, well then that kind of illustrates the issue of like, well, are you doing anything about it? Are you like, I mean, anyone can argue about that. Are you doing anything about it, or are you like, you know, you sleep in a clean bed, or the roof over your head and stuff, like, Someone can make the same thing about you. It's like, at least you got a roof on your head. There's people out there who don't have a roof over their head. Da-da-da, you know? You talk about the issue, but you don't address the problem. I mean, I can't really personally fix those kind of issues. That's a lot of that's out of my control. I don't know why I'm arguing about something that I'm gonna be not needing to argue about, I guess. It's a crazy day. Oh my god. These are like the modified versions of those freaking other things. Alright. Can we just like leave me alone? I want to finish this run and win. That's all I'm asking for. To win.
Ace of clubs.
Okay, it might be down here. No. Here. Oh, okay. Does it have to be very specific? Oh my god. You kidding me? Alright. Fantastic. If I hit that once, I'll die. And it's the Fallen. $0.25. I don't think I want that. I'll die. I mean, even if I could afford it, like, that's just too much of a risk at the end of this run. Thank you for the damage, yeah. Appreciate it, bro. Oh. Hell's bells. Oh god. Yep, I figured. Can we use this to our advantage? No. At least I know the cable works nicely. This thing that came in today. Does this stomp on me if I use it in the mom fight? I think it does. I don't know why I thought I was a tenor rock. They all look the same, I guess. Wahoo! This daily is like touchy. Suppose I could have used the teleport card out of Boss Rush. Explore the rest of these floors. Probably get more points. I'm pretty sure a lot of people made it to Boss Rush. I would think, right? How many of them survived the Boss Rush? One thing to make it, it's another where it's like, okay, well, did you survive it? Whoever's giving me soul hearts, bless you. From the bottom of my cold black heart. Joker! Pennywise. Why not? Wouldn't that just give us a bunch of points? I think about it. The skeleton key. Soul of Eden, High Priestess. Let's see. Let's hold on to that. I'm wondering if we can like. Oh no, we probably can't, can we? Get to the devil floor. Because that's all been patched out so you can't continue on. Boy, howdy. Probably got a curse room, but we having 2 hearts left for the fight. I mean, we might be just fine in the fight, but then we have 1 heart left. What we got here? Dead cat and whatever. Okay. I guess we could have rolled it. Whatever. 125th place. That's not bad. So I guess a lot of people just didn't make the boss rush, or they died early or something. Wow, that's a nice thing. We're in the top 200. That's cool. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.